Tutorial, we're going to learn about how to write a chord change or a song that conforms to just one key. In this case, we're going to do G major. So the trick to doing this is you need to know the scale and you need to know the chords that harmonize with it. So I'm going to put on the screen in a minute a tapped out version of a major scale. This is a 2-octave major scale. And you can do a bit of the 3rd octave on this string too. So the reason I chose this pattern, and there's many other patterns, is that the root note's on the 6th string, which makes it easy to transpose. For example, you can move the first note up to a C. And you now have the C major scale, the exact same pattern. So in the G, there's 7 notes in the major scale, so you can assign, often in harmony people assign like a Roman numeral to each step, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the chords that harmonize with that scale are, the first step is major, which is a G major in this case. The second step is a minor, it's A minor in this case. Third step is B minor. Third is C major. Or that's the 4th step, I'm sorry. The 5th step is major. The 6th step is minor. And the 7th step is the diminished. I'm not going to worry about the 7th step so much in this tutorial because it's a little harder to harmonize with.
On the screen in front of you is I tapped out the major scale for you. So on my website you can go and download this chart. I highly recommend it and memorize it. So what you got to do is, first of all, just memorize the scale up and down, and then start thinking about what step you're on. So the root note, which is the red box highlight, is step 1 and goes up to 7. After 7, think about it starting again on 1. It just starts over again. It's an octave. And in this particular key, the names of the notes are written up top. So the first step is G, 2nd step is A, 3rd step is B, and so on and so forth. Underneath, I wrote out the bar chords that harmonize with G major. It's important to know that you don't have to use bar chords. You could, if you were to play the 1 chord in G major, you could play it like an open chord, a bar chord, or any inversion you want. So after you memorize the scale, try memorizing which chords go with the key. So it's just written up top. The 1 chord is major, 2 chord is minor, 3 chord is minor, and so on. And when you move, if you transpose and try this in a different key, like in the key of A, say you move up 2 steps, all the chords proportionally move up with the scale. So it's an easy way to know what chords fit with a major key.
So what we're going to do is write a simple song. So for the verse, we'll just use 4 chords. So almost out of random, we're going to pick 4 of those chords. So our choices are G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, and E minor. So let's give the first one, we'll choose an A minor. Sounds good. Then let's go to the first step. So that sounds alright. And then let's try the 6th step, which is E minor. So we could go. And then for the last chord, let's go back to A minor. So that'll be the verse of our song. So. Sounds okay. So let's record that and come up with a melody to go on top of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to loop that so I can come up with a melody to go on top. So those chords are playing in the background, and they all harmonize with the G major scale. So I can play. I can play the G major scale over top, and every note sounds good. So now I just gotta pick ones that I like. So I'm gonna wait for it to start over. Yeah, so something like that would sound good for reverse. So let's try recording that. I'm going to let it play through one time. So that's the... This is the one. Here we are. That sounds right. A bit of timing problems, but... Okay, let's use that for now. That's our verse.